you're going to travel through the bracket this much without having to fight against a player that could potentially knock you out.
Yes.
Right? That's the point of it. And you could say like that's a little bit of favoritism, but also like you don't want the two players who most likely could win the tournament fighting in winner's bracket top 128, and then just like they just disappear, and it sucks because you don't get to see that. That's the point of seeding. But when you have these upsets because the top seeds aren't performing, or the lower seeds are just performing out of their minds, you get KOs in losers bracket before you even get to see it. And that just happens. Blue took it over 2 already, Messi, but that is not the match that we have on screen now. Top A has begun. The Ninja versus Blaze. The 40 boys are going at it. One of them is going to have to go down, and some.
Oh no, I hate that.
But one
makes me sad.
Yeah, but one of them is going to have to go up, and it's going to really boost their power ranking because they're doing excellent. We've got interesting. He didn't want to do the Ditto. It's Bryn versus Sidra. These are
absolutely
the two Sidra players. That is curious because there are some players that are like, I don't want to fight my own weapon, right? And so he's deciding, or maybe it's just a matchup thing. He thinks that his Bryn is going to do that much better against Ninja Sidra. But already we're seeing it opening up. Ninja's doing a great job in the neutral sig, connecting point blank, not even using the range from the cannonball, putting the hurt on the Blaze. Blaze going for the weapon toss. And then I love that because Ninja's like, oh yeah, that's right. This doesn't hit you while you're grounded. So he goes off stage. It's like, now it hits you while you're grounded. Side air gets interrupted point blank by the spear neutral air, and the weapon toss stops the downlight from happening, and there it is. That's what I'm loving from Ninja, that Blaze didn't do as much, is that he's like, this Ninja neutral sig is really fun.
Ninja is doing a really good job of zoning out his opponents.
Recovery hits. Is it going to do it? No, the back hitbox. The Axe recovery is not going to be able to do it, and dodges to the wall to touch.
The bottom side of that neutral light, picking him up.
You can tell, and he just wasn't able to KO just yet.
Is there going to be a recovery? There's not going to be a recovery.
Yeah, Axe Nair will never KO, but it will do damage. Obviously, anything that hits does damage.
You're correct.
Can't expect. It's like one of those cool things about Axe is that like, ooh, nice little recovery KO from Ninja, but it's like there's not too much that you have to be worried about when you're above Axe from KOing.
What? You still got recovery?
Like, okay, Sword Nair
will KO.
Sword Nair KOs.
That's true.
Sword recovery KOs.
I would say you don't have to worry about Axe Nair.
Yeah, and Nair's usually what they're trying to use as like the anti-air of their catch. So it's like it's one of those cool things. Unless you're against Ragnar, then neutral sig happens. But regardless,
I wouldn't say it's you don't have to worry about things when you're above Axe. It's that you don't have to worry about Nair.
Yeah, it's one less thing.
Yes, there you go. One less thing.
One less thing to worry about. Good little weapon toss. Ooh, side light, down light, Sair. That is as spear as it gets.
That's like the first one of those we've seen. We saw a downlight side air last game.
Yeah.
But that was the first side light, downlight Sair.
And then, oh my god, it's like it's almost like if you ever watch like any dual stick shooter that has like phases of bosses. It's like Ninja's like part of his phase is like, okay, we're at this point in neutral, goes off to the side of the stage, same position every time. It's like, now we're going through the cannonball phase, and you have to dodge all of these shots, and it's like, oh gosh, it's actually a thing for the opponents.
Meanwhile, Blaze is just waiting for the DPS phase.
Yeah,
that's all he wants right now.
And he's kind of starving for it because he's in deep red, and a lot will KO here. We saw the recovery do it, and that
I don't know what his Axe is going to be able to do against Cannon. I just really don't see that many options that his Axe is going to have. I mean, if he finds the side light, right, that can open up all sorts of opportunities. But that's Axe against any weapon, right? Yeah.
And we're seeing Ninja doing such a great job with the cannon, not even having to utilize the sword as an option. Ooh, catches him with that.
Now, Spear, he's having much more luck with getting in on this cannon. He just wasn't with Axe, though, and which is one of the reasons Axe has fallen out of the meta is people struggle to find the correct initiations. You don't have a lot of winning matchups.
That was something that Axe can't do, where, right, Ninja's throwing out neutral sigs to zone, and Blaze just walks across the stage with a side light, catches him at the end of it, leads into a combo. And we're seeing a lot of neutral airs from Spear, catching Ninja in the middle of his side airs on cannon. Be able to do more damage. Silent recovery, good read coming out from Blaze. He needs to get this KO soon, though. The side stick doesn't do it, doesn't get punished. Sair sends him flying with the weapon toss.
Safety of the weapon toss.
Still manages to find the KO off the top.
I think the hitbox for that weapon toss must have come out like just in time for that to hit without Ninja getting hit.
And now it's pretty even despite the deficit
Spear,
that Blaze
man.
was at.
It's been Blaze's spear. The axe is just struggling against Ninja, but he's having a lot more luck with spear. He's able to dodge right through that.
Oh my gosh.
He is blinking, and the movement from his eyes is moving the smoke from those cannonballs. That's how close he is to getting hit by these cannonballs.
And then Ninja going to the left side of the stage, his favorite place to be for those neutral signatures, realizing quickly it wasn't working out, tossed the can away. Toss comes down, Nair disarms Blaze, a lot will kill. Oh my gosh! I am very impressed.
D-Light Nair?
Okay, so it's not just D-Light Nair, it is, he was drifting the other way, pivoted the D-Light, didn't jump so that the Nair would connect because he didn't have a recovery. He used his recovery to get there.
Yeah.
That's why it was such an amazing option, because Blaze did not think that was even possible.
Yep.
And the Nair barely KOs off the top. That Nair had a long time to go before he was going to KO.
If you looked at that one frame, or like 3 frames of that, you see the D-Light, you see the Nair, you'd be like, well, why the heck did he go for the Nair? But that's because Ninja was keeping track of everything leading up to that moment.
I've watched so much Sword and Brawlhalla, and I've never seen that.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
He recognized that moment so well.
Now, Ninja quite convincingly in the lead. Oh my god, the neutral sig connects, finishing off one of the best canisters we've ever seen.
Goodness gracious. Great cannonballs of fire!
He's dashing through. It worked before with the dodge, but he dodged a little bit too early. Cannonball connects, and Ninja's definitely feeling a stride here. Nair after neutral sig, just shooting shot after shot. Recovery connects, doesn't KO. It's weird. The recovery almost
it's another one.
Blaze. I'm surprised. I don't know where the damage came out from Ninja. There was a collateral damage, right? From just being able to knock around Blaze so hard. Blaze waiting for spear, potentially. This could turn things around very quickly. But there it is. The sider being punished by the sidelight.
He doesn't go for the recovery, but he did wait after that sidelight.
Another sidelight.
There's
the recovery. Double recovery. Oh, the side connects. Blaze evening things up. Ninja was just all over the place. And then Blaze was just kind of like, hold on, all right. It was like watching him finish that stock off is like watching somebody take a deep breath and then going back to normal.
100%.
Right? And that's exactly what happened. Reset the entire pace of the match. And now Ninja has to be able to work up all that adrenaline again if he wants to be able to do it, because a lot of those reads are not going to happen more than once.
Blaze overspacing so many things.
Ooh, gravity. That
almost got that recovery too. That was super close.
That's like a gauntlet thing, right? Right, pivot the sidelight to be able to go to the other side. A little down air, jumping Sair. Blaze is looking for. Oh, he did a dash jump down air, but at the same time, Ninja was able to rise up and find a Nair. There's another Nair. Using the recovery to reposition. Blaze picks up the axe, and it's a much. Oh, the neutral sig! And he fell down into the left a little bit to position for that neutral sig, because that was almost 2 stacked. If he had neutral sig right away, Ninja just would have faded around him. Excellent placement, but there's that boss mode that we were talking about.
Now he had found. Oh! He was deciding, do I go to the right, do I go to the left, do I go to the right, do I go to the left, and then bonk, got hit on his head.
It's like.
Now Blaze's axe apparently is working against Ninja's sword. That's where he got that beautiful 3-piece ending in that neutral signature. And again, Ninja has sword, but the second a weapon spawn came, Blaze threw away his axe, picked up a spear, and that's when Ninja picked up his cannon, which is, I think, exactly what Blaze would have wanted, is to play spear into cannon, or even spear into sword, or, of course, in this case, it's just spear into unarmed is even better.
Unarmed, Blaze definitely has like a counterpick strategy, and that's why it's cool, is that because he primed the sword, or primed the spear, and noticed that, like, I mean, he's going to be unarmed eventually, whether he drops it or just gets hit too much. The next thing has to be the cannon. Now Blaze is put on enough damage. It was looking significantly in Ninja's favor for a while. Now it's very much in Ninja's favor. If he just gets a D-Light recovery, that could be it. Blaze has been working so hard to be able to fight back, especially after that first stock being so explosive. It'd be potentially demoralizing to so many players. Trying to find these recoveries just to be able to put Blaze in the sky. Neutralize sends Blaze off stage. And just to make it back, we go for a weapon toss to be able to recover. No, he doesn't even touch the stage. Oh, he dodges in, goes for a Nair. The weapon tosses are happening once again. Puts out the neutral signature. And oddly enough, it's pressuring because the platform is falling down. So he wants to touch the platform. He's like, I can't recover there. Explosions are happening.
Blaze does have the axe in his hands, but it's going to be the unarmed recovery, picking him up, basically grounded. Ninja is going to take it 2-0 over Blaze, another one of the 40 boys. In this case, he's not knocked out of the tournament. He's going down into the loser.